phone that goes see this? Just get started doing looking for the zone. I'm moving to put the bricks over the zone. It's basically your second. Sit down with the little piece of food. Keeps it up front looking for the The poke check keeps it down low. Florida picks it up behind the line. Net sends it to the far wall. Chipped up off the wall, out of the zone. Espirito turns it back around. Drexel gets a stick on it. Turns it around, backhands it into the Florida zone. Sarver's going after it down low. Florida picks it up behind the net. Sent to the far side wall. Up and out of the zone. Into the Rampage zone on the other side. Center pass, the push off six goes to the far corner. Drexel feeds it up and out of the zone. Florida with this neutral ice. Set up the near side, Bender pokes it back the other way. Florida skates it into the Rampage zone. Florida still with it in the Rampage zone. Sent down low, quick move, turns like a save. Goes off the stick, Whittingham goes in after it, feeds it up the wall to Espirito. Espirito clears it up and out to neutral ice. Foster comes back for it, skates it into the zone, and just loses the handle, has to regain the puck on neutral ice. Foster skates it back into his own zone to the near side, makes a move at neutral ice. He's into the Florida zone, feeds it down low into the corner. Whittingham to the far side wall, up the wall. Wheeler's going to send it back the other way. Puck comes up and out to neutral ice. Bisley's going to take it away, send it up to Roberts. Roberts backhands it into the zone. Goaltender holds it up there, and Florida sends it to the far corner. They're going to skate to the near side, feed it up to neutral ice, and back into the Rampage zone. Bisley picks it up, sends it over towards Whittingham. Puck goes to the near side corner. Whittingham with a quick takeaway back behind the Florida net. Feeds it up the wall to the point to Wheeler. Wheeler skates the blue line, takes a shot, goes off the body, ends up in the near corner. McManus feeds it down low. King picks it up. He's in the far corner. Puck gets sent up and out and across to the near side and back into the Rampage zone. Bisley has to pick it up. Sends a stretch pass up to McManus. Goes off of his stick and into the Florida zone. Down low in the corner. Battle for the puck. Goes to the far side. Florida's going to skate through neutral into the Rampage zone with it. Tied up on the wall. Centering pass goes off the stick, ends up in the near wall. Shot taken, Holmes gets a piece of it, goes to the far side. Puck up on the far wall. Not out of the zone. Florida's going to drive it down on that far wall. Up to the point. Quick poke check, and Wilton's got the puck. He's going to take it out of the zone, takes the red line, he's going to flip it in and go for a change. Florida picks it up down low. Cross-ice pass. Into the Rampage zone with a quick move. Shot taken. Whoa, and it apparently goes off the post. I think Rampage got lucky on that one. Whitted into the zone with it. Flex off of the stick. Drexel picks it up, makes a move out front, wrangles the puck back in, and now loses it out to neutral ice. Huff has to come back for it. Just drops the pass, and shot taken, Holmes with the save. Puck comes off the wall, Florida with the takeaway, centering pass, goes off the skate, ends up in the near side corner. Puck tied up down low, Woody picks it up, sends it off the back of the net, and then Wooded sends it up towards Sarver, goes off the stick and not out of the zone. And now it comes out. Drexel feeds it up towards Sarver. Sarver's into the zone with it, drops it for Wooded. Wooded feeds it down low, looking for Sarver. Back behind the net now. Sarver feeds it back for Wooded. Up front, Drexel with the quick shot, goes off the body and wide. And now Florida's going to turn and clear. That should be icing. And is. We get a whistle and we'll have a face-off in the Florida zone. 5:41 left in period number 1. Out on the ice, we've got Whittingham, Roberts, Foster, Bender, and Espirito. Rampage winning the draw. Roberts takes a quick shot, goes through to the far side. Florida picks it up off the wall. Skates through neutral into the Rampage zone with it. Centering pass, shot taken, Holmes with the save. Baby picks up the rebound. He's going to try and skate with it. Back and forth at neutral ice. Bender's going to pick it up at neutral ice. He takes the red line. He's going to dump it in just wide of the net. Puck goes to the far wall. Gets poked back behind the net. Florida skates, sends it up the near side, and back again. Gets knocked down with the high stick. Rampage waiting to play it. Puck on the near side wall. Tied up down low. It's going to go into the Florida zone. Florida's got it. They flip it across to the far side. Bisley picks it up off the wall. Sends it across to Wheeler on the near side. Wheeler's going to skate with it. He takes the red line. He's into the Florida zone. Wheeler skates to the near side. Holds up on the wall. Feeds it up and out. Shot goes in. King has it on his stick. Turns and fires. Wilton picks it up down low in the corner. Drops it in the corner looking for Foster. Foster back to Wilton. Wilton in the corner with it. Puck held up in the corner. Puck goes up the wall. Now Bisley has it at neutral. Sends it across Florida with the steal. They steal it in the Rampage zone. Quick right side shot taken. Holmes gets a piece of it. Goes to the far corner. Tied up down low. Up to McManus. McManus chips it up and out of the zone. Florida has it back in their zone. They're going to send it to the near side. Wheeler picks it up. He turns, skates, takes the red line. He's in the Florida zone. Shot taken. Goaltender with the save to the near wall. Wilton holds up, skates off the wall, takes a shot. Goaltender makes a save, goes back into the corner. Florida picks it up in the near wall. Then he turns, skate it up and out. Cross to the far side. They're in the Rampage zone with it. Shot gets the puck just right of the net. Florida still with the puck. They're going to skate, drop it right to the blue line. Back down the near side wall. Shot taken, and Bisley gets a body in the way of that one. Sends it up the way to the point. Shot from up high. Merrill gets skates in front of that. Drexel's going to turn with it. He skates through into the Florida zone on the near side. Holds up at the point. He's going to tries to drop it down the wall. Puck comes out of the zone. Florida sends it across to the far side. Huff takes the red line. He's going to dump it down hard. Puck rings around to the far side wall. Drexel gets there, pulls it off the wall, and then Huff takes a quick shot. Goaltender with a save. Puck comes up the near side wall. Battle for the puck. Drexel's going to take it away. He skates the blue line, takes a shot from up high. Goaltender has it in his glove. He's going to hang on. 2:34 left in period number one. We'll have a face off in the Florida zone. Out on ice, we've got Reed, Sarver, Drexel, Huff, and Merrill. Rampage win the draw. Merrill's got it at the far point. Skates to the outside. Takes a shot from up high. Goes up and over to the near side wall. Huff takes a shot just wide of the net. It's going to end up in the far corner. Florida sends it back behind their own net. They're going to recollect. To the near side. Huff turns it back around. Whitted ends up picking it up. Makes a move towards the middle. Quick takeaway. Florida has the puck back. Drexel goes in after it. Puck down low. Whitten's going to pick it up. Gets tripped behind the net. Goes to the far side. Florida's going to touch up, and we'll get a whistle. And Rampage will have a power play. 1:55 left in period number one.
Stick was down.
So out on the ice to start the power play for the Rampage. 1:55 left in period number one. We've got Foster, Roberts, Sarver, Espirito, and Merrill. Sends it around on the near side. Merrill pinching in is going to keep it in the zone. Sends it back down into the corner. Florida sends it across to the far side, flips it up and out. Espirito is going to send it back to Merrill. It goes off of the stick, comes out to neutral ice. Florida with a quick takeaway. They've got it in their own zone. They're going to skate back into the zone with it. Back to Merrill, sends it to Foster. Foster pokes it through. He's going to pick it back up. He's into the zone. Makes a move to the far side wall. Leaves it at the point, and Florida's going to poke it back the other way. Florida's got breakaway. Shot taken home for the save. Merrill's going to turn it around. Goes off a Sarver stick. He's into the zone. Sends it to the far wall. Sarver picks it up. Skates the blue line. Sends it back to the far wall. Sarver's going to recollect. Sends it up to the point to Bisley. Bisley over to Wheeler. Wheeler back to Bisley. Bisley takes a shot. Deflects off a stick. Goes back behind the net. Puck down low. Florida is going to send it up and out into the Rampage zone. Wheeler has to come back in the zone for it. Wheeler goes to the far side. Into the zone with it. Drives it down low. To Whittingham on the near side. Whittingham up to Bisley. Keeps it in the zone. Back towards Whittingham. Down low to Drexel. Up to Whittingham. Over to Bisley, back to Whittingham. When we come back, we have just 6 seconds, it looks like, left on the power play from Rampage. It's been pretty clean, but it has been. It has been. And I understand because they... All right, folks, welcome back as we get ready to start period number 2. Currently zeros on the scoreboard. Rampage have 6 seconds left on the power play. Out on the ice, we've got Drexel, Whitted, Sarver, Wheeler, and Bisley. Sent into the Rampage zone. Bisley picks it up back behind his net. Florida's at full strength. Puck goes into the Florida zone. They're going to send it across to the far side. Comes up the far wall, placed in at the wall for now, and now Florida's going to turn and send it across ice to the near side. Bisley gets a poke and keeps it out of the zone for now. Florida's offside. So we're going to face off just outside the Rampage zone. 16:32 left in the period. Same period as before. Right up on the draw. Bisley's going to chip it up off the boards. A little back and forth at neutral ice, and Florida's going to send it into the Rampage zone. Sent around to the far side wall. Whitted drops it back in the corner, looking for Wheeler, but Florida's there. Comes to Bisley out front. Down low into the corner. Sent across to the far side, centering pass. Comes up but not out of the zone. Florida keeps it in. They send it down low into the corner. Send the pass across. Up to the blue line. Florida's still with the puck. Send it to the inside wall. Shot goes through. to the far side, down low into the corner. It's going to come back to the near side. Bisley has to come after it. He's going to get there first. Sends it, goes off the skate. Woody picks it up. He's going to chip it into the zone. Server drives in after it. He's got it down low in the corner. Rampage going for a change. Server sends it up looking for Merrill. Florida's going to poke it up and out of the zone. Into the Rampage zone with it. Goes across to the far side. Whittingham picks it up. He's going to turn with it. Feeds it up towards Foster. Foster's got some room. He's into the zone. And Monty Foster with the shot. Goalie with the save. And the puck is in the back of the net.
Whenever he ran into him, he dropped it.
Maybe.
It looked like it was like,
yeah.
He had to save the first.
15-12 left in the first. Yeah, you're probably right. Out on the ice, we've got Foster, Whittingham, Roberts, Merrill, and Huff. Rampage win the draw to Merrill at the point. Over to Roberts. Roberts takes a shot, sticks in the way, doesn't make it through. Roberts sends it back down low into the corner. Florida skates to the far side, off of the stick, bounces around. Whittingham with a quick shot. Goaltender with a save. Florida sends it up and out of the zone. Merrill goes across to get it in his own zone, up to Huff. Huff sends it up off of the stick into the Florida zone now. Bounce around, Florida has it. They're going to send it up and out of the zone to Huff in the Rampage zone. He sends it across the far side. McManus up looking for Foster. Puck is into the zone. Rampage are offside. .29 left in period number 2. We get a face-off outside the Florida zone. Out on the ice, we've got Wilton, King, McManus, Bender, and Espirito. Puck into the Florida zone. Still pinched in. McManus picks it up, skates off the ball, shot, deflects up, ends up in the near side corner. Florida sends it back the other way. Florida has it at neutralized. So we're going to skate through. They're into the Rampage zone on the near side. Sends it up front. Shot taken. Holmes with the save. Florida picks it up down low. Feeds it across to the far side and back again. And back again. Tied up down low. Bender gets in there. He's got a player on. He's going to feed it up the wall on the near side. That one for the puck. Wilton's in there. A couple of Florida players. Bender comes in to help out. Florida sends it up to the point. Sends the shot, goes off the body to the far wall. Florida with the puck back behind the Rampage net. Puck comes up. King gets it on his stick. Gets knocked down. Gets back to his feet. Now it comes back to Espirito. He's going to try and send it up and out. That should be icing. Out on the ice, we've got Whitted, Drexel, Serber, Wheeler, and Bisley. Florida wins the draw up to the point. Sends it up. Goes off of the stick, bounces around a little bit, doesn't clear it. Now it does. Florida turns it back around. They're going to pick it up and neutralize, send it back into their own zone. Cross ice to the far side, into the Rampage zone with it. Make a move to the circle. Centering pass, shot taken. Holmes with the save. Holmes with the second save. Excellent job by Liam Holmes on that series. Drexel has it. He skates the red line and dumps it into the far corner. Wheeler pinches in down low, sends it up the wall. Florida's there, unable to clear. Drexel turns, sends it on net. Puck down low into the corner. Whitted picks it up, drops it back looking for Server. It's pinched up on the boards. Whitted picks it up in the corner, feeds it back up looking for Server. Puck comes up and Florida's going to skate it out of the zone to the near side. They're through neutral into the Rampage zone with it. Center of the pass to Drexel. Drexel feeds it up to Server. Server turns with it. Drexel's going to flip it up into the zone. Florida pulls it out of the air, and they're going to skate back the other way. Puck Puck goes to the far side circle. Florida with it. Back up to the blue line. Back down into the corner. Bisley up to Drexel. Drexel's going to take over. Feeds it up for Sarver. Sarver's into the zone with it. Shot goes up and over, ends up on the near side wall. Bisley trying to pinch in. Florida's going to clear it. Comes back to Merrill in the Rampage zone. Merrill feeds it across. Roberts has it. He's going to turn and skate with it. Roberts sends it across to Whittingham on the far side. Back down low, looking for Foster. Foster to the near side. Florida sends it up and out of the zone. They take the red line, send it in just wide of the net. Foster picks it up, sends it across to Merrill. Merrill to Roberts. Roberts is going to skate through the red line. Up and out of the zone. Florida wins the draw, sends it across to the near side. Shot taken, Holmes with the save. Puck gets knocked to the near side wall. Drexel turns, clears it up and out of the zone. Florida's going to turn around with it. They send it back into their own zone and recollect. They have it behind their net. Drexel applying pressure on the forecheck. Florida sends it to the near side. They're out of the zone. Through neutral into the Rampage zone with it. Puck goes to the far side wall. Down low into the corner. Florida sends it up the far wall and back again. Up to the far wall. Up to the blue line. Shot from up high goes off the body and wide. Ends up down low in the corner. Florida sends it up to the blue line. Shot taken. Whitted's going to poke it up and out of the zone. Florida has it in their own zone. Whitted applying pressure on the forecheck. Florida skates it, sends it to the near side. Into the Rampage zone with it. Held up in the corner. Cross to Foster. Foster's going to clear the zone back into Florida's zone. Florida picks it up on the far side. They skate back behind their own net. Rampage got a couple of fresh forwards up on the ice. Florida makes a move. They're through neutral. To the near side. They're going to send it wide of the net. Goes to the far side. Just 26 seconds left on the penalty kill. Comes up and out. Florida's going to send it to the near wall. They turn and skate with it. They're through neutral. Puck gets tied up on the wall. Held in the zone. Florida drops it into the corner. Rampage are back at 5. Florida at the blue line. Shot taken. Holmes at the save. And now it's going to get flipped up and out to neutral. And then King comes in. Picks it up. He's into the zone. King with the shot. Goaltender with the save. Florida sends it to the far wall. They're out through neutral into the Rampage zone. Held up at the point. King clears the zone with it. Pinched on the wall. Florida's got it at neutral ice. They send it across to the near side. Make a move. Back to center. Shot taken. Holmes with the save. He's going to hang on. And with 8:06 left in period number 2, I think we're going to go to an ice cut. So we'll see you guys back in about 10 minutes. When we come back, the score is 0-0. We'll have a face-off from the Rampage zone. And everybody's at full strength. folks, welcome back. So we get ready to start the second half of this second period. Face off in the Rampage zone. On the ice, we've got Wheeler, Whitted, Sarver, Drexel, and Bisley. Rampage win the draw. Bisley up the near side wall. Drexel picks it up over to Whitted. Whitted's into the zone. Gets to the far side, takes a shot. Wilton makes the save. Puck ends up in the far corner. Florida sends it up and out. Wheeler knocks it down in neutral ice. Across the Whitted, off of the stick into the Florida zone. Drexel picks it up down low. Puck bounces out front. It's going to go to the far wall. And Florida clears the zone with it. They skate into the Rampage zone, kick it out to the near side. Shot taken. Holmes with the save. He's going to hang on. We're going to face off in the Rampage zone. 7:30 left in period number 2. We change of players. We've got Whittingham, Huff, Roberts, Merrill, and Foster. Rampage win the draw back in the corner. Merrill across to Huff. Huff sends it hard around the boards over to Merrill on the near side. He sends it up the wall, but not out. Shot from the blue line. Ends up in the near side corner. Puck comes up the top of the circle. Shot goes wide of the net. Ends up on the far wall. Up to the point. Quick poke check up to the point, and then Robert sends it cross ice out to neutral zone. Florida recollects. They're going to turn with it. Back in the Rampage zone, and then down low. Merrill goes after it, back behind the net. Skates it to the far side. He turns up to Whittingham on the near side. Off the stick. Foster's got it. He's in the zone. Foster takes the shot, goes off the stick, and is up behind the net. Puck bouncing around down low. Ends up in the far corner. They feed it up and poke it into the Rampage zone. Tied up down low. Florida's going to pick it up. They skate it to the near side. Sent back down low, and then up the wall on the near side to the point. Shot goes wide of the net, ends up on the far side. Esperito pokes it down low. Whittingham's going to pick it up behind his net. Whittingham flicks it way up in the air, looking for Foster. It's into the zone, and Rampage offside. 5:57 left in period number 2. We're going to face off. Oh, it's going to go all the way back in the Rampage zone. On the ice, we've got Wilton, King, McManus, Bender, and Esperito. Comes up to the point, gets it back down low, and ends up on the far side. Florida sends it back behind the Rampage net. Still with it down low. Send it out to the far corner and back again to the near side. Florida drives it back behind the Rampage net, sends it to the far wall. He skated off the wall, gets poke check, comes out to the neutral zone. Sent back again. Florida with it in their own zone. They sent it up and out into the Rampage zone with it. Back into the corner. Off of her body, and then puck goes up the far wall, up to the point, and back again. Florida sends a pass across, goes off a skate. Wilton's going to wrangle it in. He skates out to neutral ice, takes the red line, and sends it into a Florida zone. He's going to give chase. Florida picks up the puck down low, skates it to the far side, out to neutral ice, across the red line, into the Rampage zone, and just offside. 4:40 left in period number 2. We're going to face off outside the Rampage zone. On the ice, we've got Sarver, Whitted, Drexel, Bisley, and Wheeler. Rampage win the draw. Bisley over to Wheeler. Wheeler back again over to Drexel. Drexel's into the zone, and Rampage are offside. We're going to to face off just outside the Florida zone. Same crew out as before. Florida wins the draw, back into their own zone with it. Flip it up in the air across to the near side. They're in the Rampage zone. Quick move. Florida's down low, back behind the Rampage net. Comes up to Sarver. Sarver across, looking for Drexel, just outside the reach. Drexel angles it back in, feeds it across. Sarver's got it on his stick. Tries Sarver with the shot. Goes in and makes a save. Puck goes to the far wall. Wheeler pitching in at the wall, keeps it in the zone. Sent down low, back behind the Florida net. Florida changes direction, back behind their net to the far side. Sarver with the poke check, keeps it in the zone, dumps it back behind the net, comes to the near side. Florida sends it up and out, and Wheeler has it on his stick. He's going to turn with it. Sends it up, looking for Drexel, and puck into the Florida zone. Sarver pinching in on the wall, just loses the handle. Wheeler has to get there, keep it in the zone. A little bit of back and forth. The puck's going to come back into the Rampage zone. Florida with a quick takeaway, feeds it right out front. Pass across, goes to the far wall. Puck down low, and back again. Shot. Holmes gets a piece. It's going to bounce across to the far side. Shot doesn't make it through. Now fed up front, comes up to the point but not out. Shot from up high. Holmes with the save. He's going to cover it up, and we'll get a stoppage. Get a couple of tired Rampage players off the ice. He got stuck out there. Str picks it up. He turns with it. Sends it across, goes off on the stick. It's into the zone. Whittingham goes in after it down low. Florida's going to pick it up. Roberts comes in. And then Foster keeps it in the zone. Florida picks it up. He's going to skate to the other side. Drops it into the corner. Puck comes out. Huff has it. Sends it across looking for Merrill. Roberts sends it up and doesn't go in, so Rampage is not offside. Florida with the puck back. Down low. Florida's going to send it around to the far side wall. Foster pinches in. Up to Roberts. Roberts skates it back behind the net, sends it up to Merrill the point. Merrill takes a shot, goes out on the skate, ends up in the corner. Foster picks it up down low. He's going to skate to the far side. It's tied up in the corner, and now Florida's going to send it up, but not out. Off the boards, Whittingham turns, fires off the skate. Florida recollects. They're coming back the other way. Into the zone with speed. Whittingham with it down low. Puck goes across to the far side. And now a poke check by Roberts is going to send the puck up and out. Florida with it back in their own zone. They turn with it. A couple of Rampage players going for a change. Florida back in the Rampage zone. Drop it up to the point. Puck comes up and out. That was very clearly out of the zone. Play continues. Comes up to the near side wall. Florida with it. They're going to feed it down low. Back behind the net. Fed out front. Shot taken. Bouncing around. Holmes with the save. And now McManus is going to pick it up. He's going to clear it up and out. It's into the Florida zone. King getting pressure on the forecheck. Puck is tied up down low into the corner. McManus gets in there as well. It's going to come out to the near side. King feeds it up to Espirito at the point. Espirito takes a shot. Goaltender has it in his glove. He's going to hang on. 54 seconds left in period number 2. We're going to face off in the Florida zone. Out on the ice, we've got McManus, Wilton, King, Espirito, and Bender. We don't have the mic, so we're using it. I'm standing so close to it, we're using the mic so we don't have the Bluetooth mic and the turbo AirPods and they aren't working. So. Tied up, the puck goes down low back behind the net. Florida sends it up to the far side. Crossing the near side into the Rampage zone. Espirito comes back for it. Puck ends up back in the corner. Fed out front. King has it on his stick. Feeds it up looking for Wilton. Comes back to King. King sends it into the zone. Florida has the puck back. They're going to turn it and drop it in their own zone and recollect. They send it up the wall on the far side. Comes up to Sarver. Sarver's going to slam it around the boards to the near side. Puck comes up and out. Sarver recollects. He's got it at neutral ice. Puck doesn't make it into the zone. A couple of Rampage players with miscommunication run into each other. Puck across to the near side into the Rampage zone, and time expires on period number 2. So your score after 2 is 0-0 in favor of no one at all. So here we are with 1 period left and an entire game left, basically. So here we go for period number 3. Whoever wins this period wins the game. Out on the ice, we've got Sarver, Drexel, Whitted, Bisley, and Wheeler. Pulls it out of the pile. He's going to skate it in. Has a stick launched. Puck up top. Battle for the puck in the corner. Comes out. Drexel picks it up at neutral ice. Feeds it across for Bisley. Just going to drive it in. Tries to drop it back for Drexel. Florida has it on their stick. Quick takeaway. Wiggins got it on his stick. Skates back into his own zone with it. Feeds it over for Sarver. Puck gets poked back, and Florida is offside. So we get a whistle. Face-off will be outside the Rampage zone. 16:34 left in period number 3. Same crew on the ice as before. Tied up on the draw. Rampage are going to win it back to Wheeler. Wheeler skates to the far side. Flips it up in the air, gets knocked down by a high stick. It's into the zone. Wheeler goes after it, and it was, I thought Wheeler touched it first, but the face-off will be in the Florida zone, as they're saying it was played with the high stick, which it was, but like I said, I thought Wheeler touched it first. 16:20 left in period number 3. Out on the ice, we've got Roberts, Whittingham, Foster, Huff, and Merrill. Rampage win the draw, back to Huff at the point. Sends it back down low. Florida's got it. Roberts with the takeaway, tries to stuff it. Nothing doing. Puck comes up to Foster. Shot, I think, goes off the side of the net. Puck comes up and out. Foster's going to wrangle it back in. Skates it to the far side. Foster has to skate it back into his own zone. Sends it up the wall on the far side. Florida with a takeaway. Sends it up the far side. Shot, doesn't make it through, ends up in the corner. Florida sends it across to the near side, up to the point. Shot from up high. Holmes has it. He's going to hit it on. 15:42 left in period number 3. So we've got Foster, Whittingham, Roberts, Merrill, and Huff. Florida wins the draw up to the point. Drop it at the point. Shot from up high. It gets deflected. Ends up in the far corner. Pick up the wall on the far side. Whittingham's going to clear it. It goes the whole way down, and we get a whistle for icing. Face-off will be back in the Rampage zone. 15:28 left in period number 3. Out on the ice, we've got Wilton, McManus, King, Bender, and Espirito. Tied up on the draw. It's going to go down into the corner. Espirito sends it over to Bender. Bender sends it up the wall on the near side. King's going to deflect it up and out of the zone. Play will continue. Wilton heavy on the forecheck. Puck up the near side wall. King pinches in, and now Florida's going to skate it up and out of the zone. They're into the Rampage zone with it. Near side. Shot taken. Holmes with the save. Bouncing around out front. Shot taken. Holmes with another save. And we got a penalty coming to Rampage. The net's off. Isn't it? I think, no, maybe it's not. Got a delayed penalty coming to Rampage. Florida's got the puck. Send it up the far side wall. And centering pass to Bender. We get a touch up. And we've got a penalty for high sticking. I didn't see which player he got called for. It looks like it's going to go to Bender. So 14:46 left in period number 3. Rampage are going to be on the penalty kill. On the ice, we've got Drexel, Whitted, Bisley, and Wheeler. Rampage win the draw. Bisley gets there, sends it around to the near side. Wheeler has to go after it. He's got a player on him. Pitched up in the corner. Whitted gets a stick on it, unable to clear. And now Florida's going to skate it back to neutral ice. Reset. Back into their own zone. Florida with it behind their own net. Stretch pass up to neutral ice. Florida into the Rampage zone, the near side. Poke check into the corner. Wheeler sends it off the boards. Whitted over to Drexel. Drexel skates out. He's through neutral into the zone on the near side. Fed across looking for Wheeler. Just couldn't quite connect. Nice shorthanded opportunity. Florida now coming back the other way. Into the Rampage zone with it. Whitted's going to send it up and out. I think that's going to be icing, and is indeed. So we get a whistle. Face-off will be back in the Rampage zone. 13:55 in the period. 1:09 left on the penalty kill for the Rampage boys. We'll get some fresh PK unit out there. We've got Whittingham, Foster, Espirito, and Huff. No, sorry, Merrill. Florida wins the draw. They're going to send it across the far side point. Centering pass, shot taken off the skates, bouncing around, fed through to the near side corner. Florida picks it up on the near wall, fed back down into the corner, and up again. Back down low, centering pass attempt, shot, Holmes with the save. Now the puck gets cleared up and just out of the zone. Florida has to recollect and tag up. 45 seconds left on the PK. Florida back in the zone on the far side. They're going to skate the blue line, send it off the near side. Shot taken, Holmes with the save. Rebound was there, it gets knocked out to the near side wall. Florida back up the near side and down again. Puck bounces up, gets sent across to the far side and back again into the near corner. Fed back down low. Florida turn, shot gets deflected up into the netting and out of play. Just 10 seconds left on the penalty kill. 12:56 in the game. And we'll get another face-off in the Rampage zone. And get another set of penalty killers out on the ice. We've got Wilton, McManus, Huff, and Bisley. Tied up, and McManus wins it back into the corner. It's tied up down low. It's going to go to the far side. Florida picks it up, sends it up to the point. The shot comes in. Holmes has it in his glove. He's going to hang on, and time has expired on the penalty. Rampage are back at 5. 12:44 left in period number 3. Face-off in the Rampage zone, and Ian King will join the rest of the group on the ice. The rest of the crew, same as before. Rampage poke it up and out of the zone. And then a little back and forth at neutral ice. Up the wall, and Florida's going to dump it into the zone. Holmes holds it up behind his net. Huff picks it up. He's going to turn and skate to the far side, loses the handle, and then Florida keeps it in his own. Bisley picks it up. He's going to turn and skate to the near side with it. Off the wall, looking for King just outside the reach, and now Florida sends it hard across to the far side. Huff picks it up, over to Bisley. Bisley up off the boards, and it's going to go into the zone. They're letting play continue. Up to the far wall. Wilton gets there, gets pinched at the wall. Puck down in the corner. Wilton goes after, gets a stick on it. Feeds it out front, looking for King. King takes a shot. Goaltender makes a save. Puck comes up to the point. Bisley skates the blue line, takes a shot. Goaltender makes a save. Puck ends up in the near corner. Wilton feeds it up to Bisley. Bisley's going to drive it down low into the corner. It's kind of stuck on the boards. McManus picks it up, feeds it up to King at the point. King across to Huff, through the stick, and now Huff's going to backhand it down into the corner. Wilton goes after it. Puck goes up the wall. King pinching in. King gets a stick on it up to Huff. Huff takes a shot, goes wide of the net. Ends up in the near side. Bisley drives down low, makes a move off the wall, and then it gets poked back into the corner. Puck's it up and not out. King turns around, fires it back into the corner. Florida sends it hard around the boards, up to Huff at the point. He keeps it in the zone. Puck down low, and the Florida goaltender's going to just cover it up. He says, I've had enough of that. 10:58 left in period number 3. Face-off in the Florida zone. Out on the ice, we've got Sarver, Drexel, Wheeler, Espirito. Rampage win the draw. Sarver up to Espirito, back to Sarver. Cross to Wheeler, goes through the stick. And Florida's going to drive it down low in the corner. Sarver poke checks it to keep it down low. Florida picks it up in the corner, sends it across ice to the far side. Stretch pass. Sarver gets a skate on it. Comes back to Sarver in his own zone. Stretch pass attempt. Florida's going to steal that one and comes back into the Rampage zone with it. They're going to backhand it to the near side wall and dump it back behind the net. Wheeler ties up a man back behind the net. Florida's going to send it to the far side. They skate up, drop it back to the wall. Sent back behind the Rampage net. To the far side wall, up the center. Shot taken, goes wide of the net. Wheeler gets there, picks it up off the glass. Whitted's going to pick it up, sends it up, looking for Drexel. Florida with the steal. They're back in the zone with it. Shot from up high, goes wide of the net. Sarver chips it up and out of the zone, and then Drexel's going to get a stick on it. He's into the zone with it. Fed across, looking for Sarver. Shot goes behind the net, comes to the near side wall. Drexel feeds it across. Florida with the steal, and we've got a 2-on-0 into the Rampage zone. Fed across the 45. And on a breakaway goal with 9:36 left in the game, Florida goes up by a score of 1-0. 9:36 left in the game. Rampage down by 1. Out on the ice, we've got Roberts, Whittingham, Foster, Merrill, and Huff. Florida wins the draw. They're going to drive it into the Rampage zone. Foster has the puck. He skates back behind the net to the near side. Foster's going to skate through. Makes a quick move. Florida with the poke check. They're coming back the other way. Into the Rampage zone with it on the near side. Florida drives it back behind the net. Back down low. Up to the blue line. Shot taken. Holmes with the save. Puck ends up back on the Rampage net. Puck comes up. Bouncing around out front. Shot doesn't make it through, and now Whittingham's going to clear it and go for a change. Florida sends it cross ice to the far side and back again. Huff's going to poke check it. McManus dumps it in, and Rampage are offside. 8:38 left in the game. Out on the ice, we've got McManus, Wilton, King, Espirito, and Bender. Rampage win the draw to the far side. Back in the Rampage zone. Espirito goes after them low in the corner. Behind the net. Florida's going to send it to the far side. Down low on the far side wall. Pass it to the near side. Florida still with the puck. Down low in the corner. Up to the point. Fed back down the wall. McManus turns, fires it up and out of the zone. That's going to clear. It's going to go on net. Play will continue. King rushing in on the forecheck. Goaltender's going to cover it up. 7:55 left in period number 3. We're going to face off in the Florida zone. Out on the ice, we've got Drexel, Sarver, Whitted, Wheeler, and Bisley. Florida wins the draw. We're going to turn to the far side, send it up and out. And play will continue. Bisley has to come back for it. This turns with it in the corner in his own zone. Up to Sarver. Sarver turns around, goes off the wall. Tied up at the point, and then Sarver's going to send it. They're waving off ice, and play will continue. Drexel on the forecheck. Going to feed it around to the far side. Wheeler pinching in. Centers the pass. Nobody home. Florida coming back the other way. In the Rampage zone. Center the pass. Wheeler gets a stick on it and sends it in the corner. Whitted picks it up off the wall. He's going to skate out. Sends it across to Drexel. Drexel's into the zone with it. Looking for Whitted. Back to Sarver. Sarver just can't quite stuff it. The puck is loose. Puck ends up back behind the net. Sarver with it, and we've got a penalty coming to Rampage for a cross check. 6:58 left in the third period. And we've got looks like a penalty going to Sarver, if I'm reading this right. So with 6:58 left in the period, Rampage are going to go back on the penalty kill. Following what was our best opportunity in quarter 1. Out on the ice to start the PK, we've got Merrill, Rampage in the draw, but Florida's going to jump on it. Doing some work down low in the corner. Comes back to a Florida player, sitting across to the far side. Move made up high at the point. Fed across to the near side. And across again. Back down. Shot taken. Ends up in the corner. Florida's going to get the puck back. Make a move on the far wall. Shot goes up and over. It's going to come up and out of the zone. A couple of Rampage players getting a change, it looks like. 1:20 left on the penalty kill for the Rampage boys. Florida has it back behind their own net. Loses the handle, regains it into the Rampage zone on the near side. They're going to drive it back behind the net. Up to the point. Move made off the wall, fed down low. Centering pass attempt, shot. Comes with the save, and then Whittingham's going to turn it and fire, and this will be icing. And we get a whistle of the face-off back in the Rampage zone. 55 seconds left on the penalty kill. 5:47 in the period. Get some fresh PKers out on the ice. We've got Drexel, Whitted, Wheeler, and Espirito.